Welcome. I want to thank you for joining us here tonight on our health talk. I'm really excited to share some information that I know will impact your life and people in your life. When I took a look at this company over 30 years ago, I was tired, I was stressed, I had a lot of hormonal issues, I had joint pain. I was working as a police officer right downtown Toronto, and I didn't believe in supplements, but I was really concerned because my mom was not well and she was taking other supplements with no results. Then when a neighbor shared Neolife supplements with me, whole food supplements, I was curious, and so was my mom. We decided to take a look, to try the products. And now over 30 years later, I like to say my mom's in her mid 70s and she's joint pain no longer. I feel younger in my mid 50s than I did when I was in my 20s and 30s. And what I'm going to help you understand, it's not a big miracle pill. It's about making that lifestyle change. And we're going to talk about some of these changes. In supplements, all they do is fill the nutritional gaps. Okay, so that's really important. We do need to look at our diet. We need to look at food, which is really, really important. But again, when you're looking at your three keys, right? Diet, weight management, and physical activity, you need to look at these three areas and see, what do I need to make a change? Where do I need improvement? And diet is so important. I mean, the reality is that 75% of all chronic diseases are preventable through dietary changes. So really important, you got to look at what are you putting into your body. And the Canadian Food Guide back in 2019 made an amazing change where half your plate should be your dark colored fruits and vegetables, a little bit of protein, a little bit of whole grain, and water should be your drink of choice, okay? But the challenge is that whole grains, and this was a recent study that was done in over 190 countries. It was published in Lancet, and they found that it's what we aren't eating is actually killing us. Whole grains, fruit, nuts and seeds, low omega-3 and low vegetables. So these are the big challenges that we have even today. I learned this information over 30 years ago, and now they're saying this is what's causing problems in our health today. Because years ago, especially when you're looking at the whole grains, they used to grind the wheat to make the flour, make the bread, and the oils were still in the husk of the grain. They're called essential lipids and phytosterols. So these essential oils are critical for every cell in your body. For myself, this is why I had hormonal issues, really bad PMS, and so many people in my life struggled with going through menopause. These essential fats are critical, and they're no longer in our food. They're milled out. All the fibers removed, the outer layer, all the precious germ, those critical oils are gone, 22 important nutrients. And what's left? You're left with white flour, starch, gluten, okay? And that's why so many people today have sensitivities to wheat, because it's not the natural wheat that was available 70 years ago. So it's kind of scary because we're now third and fourth generation not having these good fats. So our grains are no longer whole. And that's why when I looked at this one product from Neolife called Tran Grain Concentrate, this is what I started taking 30 years ago. Nobody had it, unique to Neolife, and it's essential lipids, less gluten than a bowl of gluten-free cereal, developed for a hospital research study. And it was proven to help your cells work better and have more energy. That was what I really needed, energy and hormonal balance. And what it does is every single cell in your body is surrounded by this lipid layer. So nutrients can go in and waste can go out. So if you don't have these essential lipids in your diet, all the nutrients can't get in and all of the waste can't get out. And that's why we have a lot of these tired and sluggish cells like the cell on the left. So the number one common complaint, right, by medical doctors today are fatigue and depression. So it's scary. So Neolife has this vitality pack that we're going to go into a little more detail a little bit later. But the one ingredient that's in this pack, little packet, are those grain oils called Tran Grain Concentrate. And that's that first little capsule. So we're going to dive in a little later. So this one capsule that's in this pack, there's only two ways of getting these essential oils into your diet: by grinding your own wheat, making your own flour, making your own breads and foods. Very difficult to do. And the calories to consume, 550 calories to make one Tran, okay? But the capsule of Tran is only 8.3 calories. Okay, so definitely a great way to supplement and fill that nutritional gap. But for me, when I looked at Neolife as a company, I thought, okay, they have this unique product. It's been around since 1958. But why should I trust this company? Because there were so many companies out there where they were being tested and they were pulling products off the shelf. And, researchers found that from 2007 and 2016, over 776 products marketed as dietary supplements contained hidden active ingredients that were unsafe or unstudied. So that kind of, made me a little nervous. I'm thinking, what's different about Neolife? But let me tell you, I was so grateful. I researched the company. I looked at the history, being around since 1958 in over 50 countries. They're a pioneer in the industry. They have a team of scientists that work together in developing and researching the product and non-GMO ingredients since 1958. All whole food. They stay within the human food chain. This is one of the reasons why I felt comfortable taking the Neolife products. And the science is exceptional. We can send you studies and links, and there's a whole website dedicated to Dr. Arthur First, the guy in the middle there. He was one of the top cancer researchers in the world, top toxicologist in the world. I tell you, when you see his research, incredible on aging and cancer and immune system. So he put together some of these top scientists to develop and manufacture our products. They do not just endorse the product. Very, very important. And this is why the products work, published in several peer-reviewed medical journals. So again, this Pro Vitality is the foundation. And I already talked about the Train and Grain Concentrate, that first little capsule that has those grain oils to get your cells healthy. But the other capsule that's in this little pack is salmon oil, the omega-3. This is what really helped me with my joint pain, my mom with her joint pain, people with headaches, migraines. This is what helped my son with his brain injury recovery, where they gave him a 4 to 6 month window recovery. We put him on extra salmon oil. He was recovered fully 100% in 6 weeks. So grateful for this amazing product. And it was proven in clinical trials to reduce inflammation 68% in just 8 weeks. Okay, and that was published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Now, omega-3 plays a really big role in so many areas of our health, not just, well, it's inflammation, but inflammation is linked to so many other conditions in the body. So you got to make sure you get the inflammation down. Also, the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, they were looking at different products out there to recommend to pregnant moms. And they found the Neolife salmon oil was safe for mom and baby, pregnant mom, so important, because there's so many omega-3s out there that I would say are not safe for mom or baby, okay? So again, recent studies show that inflammation is a root cause of many diseases. So getting inflammation down is the key. And it's hard to consume clean fish. They're saying we should be eating about 3 servings of fatty fish a week, but the challenge is mercury and lead, big challenge, and even our kids today. And the cost. To buy good quality salmon oil, it's quite costly. So the salmon oil is just a great way, again, to fill those gaps in our diet. Again, clinically proven to help with triglycerides, to improve your omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, and again, lowered inflammatory index by 68% in just 8 weeks. Again, one of my favorites. And then there's a multivitamin. So I really like to call this like a Cadillac of multis. So you've got your grain oils, you've got your fish oil, you've got your fruits and veggies, and a multivitamin that completes that pack. So again, this doesn't replace your food. It helps to fill the gap as to what's missing in your diet. So these 4 little products in this little convenient pack is a month's supply, and it's easy and convenient. Then we have our kids today. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I know some of my friends are so grateful that their kids are back in school, but it was crazy there for a little while. But we have products that are great for all ages, a liquid for babies, a chewable called Vita Squares and Vita Guard, which is similar to what's in that Pro Vitality pack. It has those green oils that nobody has, and there's no artificial dyes, colors, sweeteners, tastes great, again, made from food. And the kids chew the salmon oil. I have a lot of moms that'll squeeze it, put it in their smoothies. Just a great way to fill the nutritional gaps. So when you add the protein shake to this pack, this kind of completes that pack. We call this a breakfast pack. I've not gone a day in 30 years without a Neolife shake. protein for breakfast is key to slow aging, to help prevent lean muscle mass, energy, hormonal balance, just a great way to start your day. Oops, sorry. All natural, all 22 amino acids. I have to say that it's easy to digest, tastes fantastic, comes in creamy berry, vanilla, and chocolate. It regulates blood sugar. We've had amazing results with diabetics, just having better results with either reducing their medication, and doctors eventually work with their patients and eventually they're able to come off their medication. So it's a complete meal replacement. Very, very powerful. No artificial anything, no high fructose corn syrup, no preservatives, no gluten, no cholesterol, no saturated fats, no hydrated fats, 90% lactose free, and again, no GMO ingredients. I'm actually going to have Joan come on because she has an amazing journey on the impact that the products have made in your life. Joan, if you can share, that'd be great.
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Joan Poon. I am a retired registered nurse. When I was introduced to Neolife 27 years ago, I had just finished treatments for breast cancer, and I was looking for something to boost my immune system and my energy level. And that's when I met Mary Ellen Vandenbrink, who shared Neolife with me. I was drawn to the science behind the products because, as a registered nurse, our practice had to be evidence-based. And I was so happy that these products were evidence-based as well. I started on Pro Vitality and also the shakes. And I was happy to get a protein shake with a good quality soy, which was so important in breast cancer prevention because there's so many population studies proving that. And also the fact that University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center, they have dispelled that myth that soy is bad for you. So I knew that soy was important in terms of preventing recurrence. So I started on these products, and within a few weeks, I felt a huge difference in my energy level. I used to go to bed tired, wake up tired, and I'm so grateful for these products. So the next thing was my immune system got stronger. I didn't get sick as often, and if I did, it just lasted for a day or two. And I had severe seasonal allergies, and that disappeared as well too. So there's so many benefits in addition to my immune system being stronger. And I'm happy to say that I'm a 30-year breast cancer thriver, all because of my lifestyle changes and using these whole food nutritional supplements. Thank you for asking me to share, Nada.
Thank you so much, Joan. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite products, especially for my kids. They're now 22 and 24, and they grew up on this product, safe for babies, safe for kids, safe for everybody, which is so wonderful. It was a lifesaver for breakfast, and it's great for weight loss. It helps you reduce body fat. Again, cardioprotective, lowers your body mass index because it gets your blood sugar in that control zone, which we say is the fat burning zone. So for the weight loss, it can replace 2 meals. So we've had people lose weight just doing the one shake in the morning with the Pro Vitality and having mini meals throughout the day. Great results. Sometimes people need a little more, especially if they have maybe 50 to 100 pounds or more to lose, then having the 2 shakes a day is just incredible because it speeds up the metabolism and just helps with the weight loss. But you're not just doing shakes. Okay, you're having snacks in between, a healthy dinner, and it does not disrupt your family mealtime. Okay, absolutely wonderful. And what's nice about the stories we have on our team, this is Gabby. I mean, yes, she's done great, but look at this even 5 years later. Keeping the weight off is the key. And even Carlos, he lost over 251 pounds. He's kept the weight off. He's no longer diabetic. He exercises regularly. He was not able to exercise at all, and no saggy skin, no surgery required. So this is really, really important. So you don't lose any of that lean muscle mass. And then we just launched a new vegan protein shake. It's coming to Canada. Like, we're hoping next week. We're just waiting, but it is coming. But it's available right now. We can still order it if you want to give it a try. It's plant-based. Taste, I love it. It's a great product, especially if you've tried other vegan products on the market. So just another option for those of you that don't want any dairy and no soy. So there is, again, an opportunity for you to try that as well. We have several products. Oh my goodness. And I always say, though, start with the breakfast pack, see what it does. For me, one of my favorites was adding the full motion. That helped with regenerating and rebuilding cartilage in my joints. And then I have people that love the digestive products because it really helped with their gas and bloating, and if they have any bowel issues. And I'm going to have Wen come on because she's been using the products for many, many years, and she's staying active. And that's what I want to be. I want to continue being active as I grow into my, I shouldn't say older years, but later years is what I should say. Wen.
Thank you, Nada. Careful wording there. Hi, my name is Wen Bogues, and I am a retired from a 50-year career in nursing and as a nurse practitioner. And I couldn't be healthier, I think. Anyway, I was first introduced to Neolife over 35 years ago by my good friend Lynn Mittenoff. I wanted to maintain my good health at that point and didn't feel I had any health concerns. Of course, later years would prove that not to be so, but I was able to treat them all with Neolife products and not go on medication. And up until then, I ate well as exercising regularly. So my life was pretty good, pretty easy. I started on the foundation products, which are the recommended place to go. And they've actually kept me physically active. I'm an avid hiker and bicycler. I don't call myself a cyclist, but I love the bicycle. And I love swimming and skiing and stand-up paddleboarding and kayaking. So I just maintain a healthy lifestyle, even in my early 70s. And I believe I'm aging with ease and grace. Thank you.
And you had your granddaughter stay with you for a week, and they hung out with you, right? Because they just love being with you because you're just so active, right? So that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Wen.
Thank you very much.
So again, the foundation is that breakfast pack, and then you can always add other products, especially this time where we need vitamin D, right? More than ever, especially when you live here in North America. I'm finding it's so lacking, but what's really nice about the Neolife vitamin D, it's not made from sheep wool or lamb's wool. It's actually made from plants, mushrooms and reindeer lichen, which is a plant that grows in the cooler weather. And it's so critical because it actually helps to fill, that gap that's missing in our diet, especially with our immune system and our immune function. So now some of you are probably saying, how do I get a hold of these amazing products? Well, it's free to join. Okay, when you become a member of our wellness club, you register, you get your own free website. And when you go on auto ship, for example, that vitality pack or that breakfast pack is a month's supply. If you do one vitamin pack a day, month supply. If you do one shake a day and one vitamin pack a day, a month supply for that breakfast pack. So when you set that up on auto ship, you get wholesale price, which is 25% savings. Also, when you stay on auto ship, you get all your shipping back in 6 months. They give it to you for being a loyal customer, and you can spend it on other products. And then there's a referral program. So many of my customers are getting their shakes free, their vitamins free, because they start using the products, they share it with people they care about, with their family and their friends. And boy, the results that they get, and they get excited. And now they're getting their products for free. And that's something that can happen anytime down the road. You have to believe in the product, share it. And these are the different health packs that you can get for free. The Vitality Pack, you have the Breakfast Pack, which is just your one shake a day. And then the Shake Up Pack is if you're doing 2 shakes a day, which is our weight loss pack. But definitely the best seller is that Breakfast Pack right here, where you can get 2 different flavors of shake, one vitamin pack, and 2 different flavors of the Neolife shake. Great place to start. And again, if you refer 3, you get yours free every single month. So it's just a great, great program. So grateful for that. There is a group on Facebook. It's called Neolife Healthy Living Community. It's a Facebook group where people share their stories and testimonials. There's over 8,000 members already in this group where people share their stories. So if you're on Facebook, we can invite you to this group, and incredible stories. You can really browse around and learn so much about the products. So we encourage you to take a look at this really great group. And then there's one more option. I'm not going to go into all the details of the business at this point, but if you or someone you know really enjoys helping others, this is where I was in my life. I felt like I was in a job where I wasn't really feeling fulfilled. There was something missing. And my police career eventually didn't become my passion. And I wanted to do something that I was passionate about. So if you're in a position where you could use a little extra money part-time, that could grow to full-time, this business is exceptional. It works. Been doing it for over 30 years, helping people make an extra $200 a month, $500 a month. Again, if you want to learn more, after we're done answering any product questions that you may have, we're going to pause the presentation and then open it up to a 5-minute business explanation if you choose to come back. Oops, hang on a second. Okay, so I am going to now, sorry. So if you just want to start using the products, get the benefits of becoming a club member for free, we want to welcome you. I will stop the recording, or pause it, I should say. Stop the share. Hang on a second here. Pause. Hang on a second here. Parting, here we go. So now I'm going to dive into a little more information on how this amazing business works. And I'm so grateful for this because for me, I found it simple. That was important for me because I was very busy with my job. I didn't know if I had the time, but it was something that I can do part-time that wasn't interfering with what I was presently doing. And I think that's really important. There's a lot of people today that are busy. They have busy lives, they're busy with their kids or their jobs. But I found this something I can share wherever I was, especially once I saw the impact that the products made in my life and in my family, my friends, and my children. So again, the mission that Neolife has is to make the world a healthier and happier place. Founded in 1958, over 64 years in business now, in over 50 countries around the world. And the values are strong: integrity, people are number one, products that work. I tell you, if the products didn't work, I would not have continued sharing and helping people and making a difference. But one thing I want to share is the equal opportunity for all. Anybody can do this business. You don't have to have a nutrition degree or a business degree. It's just sharing. If you like people, you care about people, you love on people, anybody can do this business and impact people's lives. And the long range vision. This was really important for myself because I wanted to leave my stable police career. My husband wanted to leave his stable police career. And because of the business and the stability and the longevity and the long range vision that Neolife had, it was a very easy decision to make after I built my business part-time while I was still working full-time. So the key thing is you use the product, you share the products and the opportunity, and personal development. You learn as you build your business, okay? And it's very simple. I mean, you can refer 3 club members to use one of those health packs. Then when you help them get theirs free, and you have 3 promoters, like business people in your team, do the same. This is when you can start making over $1,000 a month part-time. I think an extra $1,000 a month part-time while you're still working is an excellent part-time income to come in. And also the tax savings was exceptional my first year. I was really excited about the tax savings after I started building my Neolife business. So where can you start a business for as little as $98 in Canada or $75 in the US? Nowhere. I don't know if anybody can start a business for as little as that. And the company gives you a free bottle of that Tran grain concentrate, right? So just a great place to start, starting as a promoter, getting that free bottle of Tran. Again, just a great place to start. Now, there are other benefits. So you can still get your products for free while you're sharing. And then when you start building the business, I want you to know that you're not doing it by yourself. There's online training and support. We work together as a team. Everything you learn as you go, okay? And if you want to learn more, there's also another Facebook group on the business where people share business stories or business journey. Powerful. We have teachers, we have stay-at-home moms, we have chiropractors, we have, oh my goodness, so many different people with all walks of life, teachers sharing their stories and their journey, even retired nurses sharing how the business worked for them and how they built it over the years. So if you want to learn more about that, we will invite you to this business Facebook group as well. So again, I want to thank you so much for joining us to learn a little bit more about the business opportunity. We are here to help and support you every step of the way. If you have any questions, we do have another avenue where you can make a small investment and to get on a fast track to earning more money faster. And that's something we can sit down with you one-on-one if you're looking at building a business where you can start generating income a little faster. There's an opportunity for you as well. Or again, just start with that basic promoter package and you can still build your business and grow it to an incredible income. So thank you again. I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to stop the recording and open it up to questions.